Yes sir, Rise and Grind, back at you with another video with the Pull-Up King. In this video we got a 2014 Chevy Equinox. We're doing a catalytic converter on it, and upstream, this is the front catalytic converter and the upstream O2 sensor. We got a P0420 code, and it's causing a lot of deceleration, won't take off and stuff like that. So we're gonna get to it, and I'm gonna show you how. Let's get it. All right, so I forgot to mention this is an all-wheel drive. So the all-wheel drive is different from others. Now we're gonna have to get, it's not in the front, the catalytic converter. This is in the rear. So you got to get this off. Go ahead and take off all of this here. You want to loosen that. Take that off, and this bolt here, that one right there, and pull up on this. Don't forget that. And take off that one. All right, we got that off. As you can see, we got a lot of shit in the way I didn't expect. So probably gonna have to remove those units so we can get back here, or maybe this bracket. I'm gonna take the bracket off first. All right, so we got that loose, and we got two bolts holding it in, 13 millimeter, one on this side and one on that side. Then you take off this sensor and here too and pull it out. Got that out with that because it was hard trying to pull it out by hand. And we pull out that bracket. As you can see, we got a little more room, a little bit more, but I want to see if I can catch the bolts on this shield down here. There's one right there, they rusted, and I believe this bolt over here is already detached. See that rust. It's car from up top. All right, I was able to get it loose, spray it down with some Catalytic. All right, with that bolt out, we can move the shield, but we still got this O2 sensor in the way, so we got to remove that. And that's what I'm using. All right, that's what I got going on. I went ahead and took this unit off right here. Goes back here onto that, right? So I took that off, two bolts, 13 millimeter. Put that to the side, and of course, you gotta push these tabs in right here to get that off, and take off the connector. All right, so now we got some room. Let's see, I can get to that sensor better and get that free. All right, man, I said fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and take them both off, and now I can pull the shield off completely instead of taking off the O2 sensor. All right, this is what I got going on. I bent it up. It can't come out of there, man. I'm doing it this way because I'm having a hard time getting that rusty O2 sensor out in this tight spot. So I'm gonna get the shield out, and I'm gonna be able to reuse it. Now that was a bitch, I ain't gonna lie, but we got it out. All right, we get back here, voila. We got bolt here, bolt behind it, get focused right there, and that one right there. So put some penetrant on it, spray it down, and hopefully it doesn't break and we come out, man. I'm gonna hit it with my impact gun. All right, man, I broke them all free, man. Broke them all loose, and this is how I did it. 1/2 inch, 2 extensions, and a swivel in the middle. That deep socket right there, 14 mil. All right, we got the bolts out, so this is just 2 of them because the other one fell. But you can see that thing was so tight, man. It came off with it. All right, now we're gonna get up under it and get the bolts from the bottom. This thing been bending up and hit something. But these are the bolts right here. I'm gonna spray those down. Ooh, wee. Them things cake, boy. Ooh. Lord, I hope I ain't gotta cut them off. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut them off, man, because those things, you can tell, ain't nothing gonna grip it. Alright, we're ready to come down. Once we get this bolt out right here. That bolt right there. Alright, that's that 15. Right there. My bad, after you take this hook, this hanger off right here. And we got it off. Probably best if you take that off before you hit those bolts so it won't be moving around. Alright, towards the front we got the downstream O2 sensor. You want to just take off the connector, which is up in here. Focus. Take that connector off. And just when you thought it would come out, man, this thing is so fat, it ain't coming through there. Gotta see what else I gotta do here. Okay, we back at it. After doing a little research, I had to come back out here because I had so much other work I had, and this was just taking too much time. I got the camera out, and I'm gonna try to show you what's going on. We got a bolt back here that's holding the catalytic converter to the bracket. So I'm gonna point that out and show you. All right, bear with me. Hopefully I can show you all this. Okay, that bolt right there. See that bracket? We gotta get that off. That's a 15mm bolt. Get that off, and that cat should just fall down. Sprayed it down with some PB Blast. I couldn't even see back there what I was spraying on, so I had to literally use the camera. Look at that. So we got it lubed up. We're gonna wait a few minutes. As you can see, we got a crack in the manifold. Big crack. I let my customer know, so she is aware of it. Alright, I got a ratchet, a 3/8 ratchet on there, and a 15mm short socket. Let's see if I can get some leverage and turn that, break it free. And that is the bolt, man. That was a bitch. It's gonna be tough trying to get that out, man. You gotta have some patience, man. And that's that bracket. Man. Alright, we finally broke this tight ass rusted O2 sensor. Alright, going back in with it. Seems a bit different, but it is the same. Yeah, just this a little fatter than the stock one. Alright, we back up under here. Should be able to drop this cat now. I was pulling on this end and just wiggle it out. Gotta squeeze it through this fat ass cat. Alright. Look at that. That is incredible. Need a new exhaust manifold to fix that crack up there. And that's it. Take off this and this O2 sensor and put it on a new one. And man, you can see that thing ate up in there. I don't see no GM or no Chevy on it. Might not be original cat. A lot better. Alright, let's get this O2 sensor off. So this one is stripping. As you can see, that thing is in there. I was able to get the top out. Might have to replace this one too. Alright, nothing worked. I tried to use my impact and that didn't work. I put a different socket on it. I used this one and I did it like that. Still won't come out with the impact. It's just spinning now. So I'm about to take it to my guy and let him heat it up. Get this thing off because I don't want to have to charge her nothing extra for a new one because she already tapped out. Alright, so now I gotta go find some bolts to mount this back up because I cut the rusted ones out. And the top one, I don't know if I can, yeah, I don't have no bolts, so I gotta get some bolts all the way, top and bottom. Alright, we back at it. Just came from the parts store. This is what I got. Found these for GM and Ford. That's the part number. Got some studs and bolts. That's gonna go on the top of the cat. These here are gonna go on the back of the cat. So that's that size. These bolts. Alright, there we go. Put those studs in there like that so you can have room. Alright, I went ahead and set it in place. I put that in the holes. Put the studs in the holes. And now I'm gonna go ahead and put these bolts in. Put the gasket on. I'll show you what you need. It comes with it. Got two gaskets. This is for the back, for the bottom. This is the top. And that's where that ring goes before you install. Well, didn't realize that. These too short. Gotta go back and get some longer bolts.
A few moments later.
Alright, I'm back, man. I had to go hunt down some more nuts and bolts. This is what I came up with. You want to make sure you got a long enough bolt to go through and have some thread to come stick out. Let's get it. Alright, just like that. See, our bolts is long enough. And that's gonna be it, man. Get the show on the road. And that's the room that you're gonna need so you can get the threads up through there and not the other way around, because that would have basically been a short. It would have been short, too short for the bolt to go on. So now we can add our bolts. Got all three of those bolts in there. Go ahead and put that shield back on. Alright, so I had to take out that 02 sensor. I don't know why I was moving so fast, but took it back out. Now we can put the heat shield on and then put the 02 sensor in. Alright, we got that back in there, shield in. Alright, we got two gaskets. We got a gasket on each one of these vacuum pumps, and you want to make sure you put it in this way. On here. Like that. And those little clips kind of hold it on there. Got that one on. Going in with the next one. Let's see how I got the gasket. You got them in, both of them. Sensor hooked up. I do not like these things, man. Vacuum pumps. Got that bracket back on there. Alright, we back in there. Alright, that's gonna be it, man. That smoke is gonna burn off. So exhaust manifold has a crack. That's why it's still making that loud noise. Alright, man, hope the video helped out. Until next time, Pull Up King.